Hello, I haven't done a podcast in ages, and I was actually really thinking deeply last night, which is why I put up a photo with some really good, gold words in it, and I wanted to put it into a podcast so it can be a little bit, let's turn off the sound, better, absorbed. So, I've touched on it before, you can have all the tools that you need. You can know what a good diet and a bad diet looks like. You know that you pretty much are better off not sitting on your couch like a couch potato and putting all your spare time into watching TV and not moving, or just shoving food in your mouth and mindlessly eating. You know what you should be doing, but you're not doing it. And it's so funny. I don't know, you need that guidance and someone to actually keep you on track to really kind of get you moving. And even if it's not that, it's being able to reflect on things you've accomplished in the past and how you've achieved them, and knowing that you are capable of anything, because a lot of the time you don't need someone there by your side physically every single day. You can easily do it with for example, training. You might not always need a PT there, but you can have someone to write your programming, and then that's fine. Your level of what you need changes. There's some people that need a PT to get them moving, otherwise they're just not going to be motivated enough. Some people are fine with just having an online coach that writes their programming. And then same with, what else is there? Same with business mentoring or accounting or finances, whatever they're called, bookkeepers. You might need someone there constantly telling you how to do this, that, and the other for your expenses and costs and all that stuff. Or you could be just fine with having that one-off budgeting for your tax or whatever it is. So the common theme really is being aware, because if you don't have the tools, then you'll gather them along the way and you'll learn how to use them. That's where the hands-on coach comes in. That's where, even if you pretty much know how to put one foot in the front of the other, you will sharpen your tools by having that online coach kind of thing. It's not even just that, it's just recognizing what you didn't, for example, have you lost weight in the past? You know what you did to get there, but you're not doing it. So it's funny if you actually think about it in terms of, I have all the tools I need, I just need to use them now. And the same goes for me. I know everything I need to do with my nutrition and my diet. I write my meal plans. I know what foods I like. I know what foods I need to avoid. Otherwise, because I'm not a moderator, I'm an abstainer. So if I get some foods and I know I can't control my intake of them, I know that I need to avoid those certain types of foods. I have the tools to keep my nutrition in check. So I just need to use them. And with my training, I have my coach who writes my powerlifting programming. I just need to make sure that I'm filling in the template and doing what I need to do for my check-ins and giving him as much detail as I can so he can look after that. And then I just need to simply use the tools. He sharpens them, I use them. If that is a good analogy for you, then take that with you and see what you can relish with it. But that's one example of, you have the tools, just use them. Use them right, because you don't want to let them sit in the toolbox. So you have your coach sitting in the toolbox. You have the shopping center with all the foods you need to buy sitting there. You have all the kitchen stuff sitting there. Use that toolbox. Use that diet plan. Use that communication. They are all your tools. I'm going to use my girls as an example. The reason this is so hard to talk about is because I'm trying not to make it so specific to my coaching, but you can relate, because I'm assuming everyone listening to this is either has a coach or is one of my little flowers. So you have your coach in the toolbox. You have your gym, your training in the toolbox. You have methods of communication. You have your Google Drive. You have your Excel. You have your email. You have my phone number. You have everything you need in that toolbox. You have your shopping list that you write, and you have your meal plans. You have your knowledge on what food, well, if you're just starting with me, you won't have it now, but you will gather those tools along the way. By continuing to ask me questions on what can be subbed for what, you'll get into the momentum of subbing. You have the ability to swap some veggies, swap some fruits, know what goes where. Like, there's a girl who asked me if she can swap her 200 grams of potato for rice. So now she knows whenever she wants to swap 200 grams or 100, I'll say 100. Whenever she wants to swap 100 grams of potato, what she has to do is take away, I can't remember, I gave her the calculation. Take away 20 grams of that gram, and that's going to be rice in cooked weight. So it's either, I think it was 75. So it's either 100 grams of potato or 75 grams of rice. So she knows now that if she ever wants to swap up anywhere in her program, for every 100 grams of potato, there's that many grams of rice. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But it's like you get that potato option because it will fill you up more because there's more on your plate, kind of thing. But there's the quicker option of just chucking in some rice if you don't want to cook the potato. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is you have the tools. Use the tools. Believe in yourself. Know that you can do it. You have all systems go for you. You just need to use the tools. Believe in yourself, because they are the right tools. They are the right tools. Because when you put them in the toolbox, you made sure of it. So don't doubt your tools. Use them. And use them well.